Hi, I'm Lyude, and I'll be presenting on the state of the X.Org Foundation. So first, I want to give a special thanks to Collabora and the John Molson School of Business for hosting this conference. And I also wanted to give a special thanks to all the organizers who made this year's XDC possible. As well, someone who decided to step down from the board brought a lot of good ideas regarding management that we're already implementing. And I just wanted to say thank you for a decade of service and helping this organization move forward. And we look forward to seeing them continue to be present in the community. So on sponsors, we got about 13 sponsors this year. 13 is actually a new record for how many sponsors we've ever gotten. We filled 2 different travel grants. Thank you to Arcadeus for the invoicing, and also thank you, SEMA, for the sponsor hunting. So in total, we had 33 talks this year, 6 full slot talks, 16 half slot talks, and 11 lightning talks. I'd like to give a big thanks to Mark and the rest of the papers committee. And yeah, so the SFC transition. We mentioned that previously we've been working on transitioning from SPI to SFC. Transition's almost complete at this point. We have about half of the funds transferred, and we wanted to give a big thanks to SFC for helping out and offering their resources to continue keeping X.Org sustainable. And thank you, Pono, for participating in the board meetings. It's been really good to have someone actually involved, in helping things run and helping them run smoothly. So outreach update. So we'll probably be we'll be sunsetting EVOC after some organizational issues that we're currently looking into. And through SFC, we'll be focusing mostly on Outreachy and Google Summer of Code. Again, thank you, SFC, for actually helping to make that possible and keeping that sustainable. So updates on hosting. I want to thank Equinox for continuing to sponsor us. They sponsored quite a lot, as you can see, over $11,000 for GitLab and over $10,000 for shared runners. And of course, we always welcome more runners and GitLab servers. Just check with Daniel Stone. So some of the recent changes with GitLab, new repositories have been added, of course. Most of the DRM trees have actually been added into GitLab and the Linux media tree. Thank you for bringing your own runners. That very much made things a lot easier for us. And the file hierarchy standard is now also moving to the free desktop GitLab. We are now in a new data center. GitLab and runners are in the same data center in order to reduce, that's supposed to say latency. But yeah, this did unfortunately lose a couple of days of availability for pushing to Git repositories, but that should be fixed now. We also upgraded to GitLab version 17. The database upgrade went all right. The attempted database split did not go great. But it involved a little more downtime than expected, but it was still within the announced window that we gave. So we're getting better at this. So regarding spam, because we mentioned in the past we had a big issue of spam accounts, mostly Peter and Carol have been handling this. We originally had around over like 500,000 spam users, but we're now down to only 50,000, which is a pretty big improvement. Most of the spam accounts are getting deleted after 30 days, and we're also doing a weekly analysis of domain signups. As a note too, if you see a comment or an issue that is marked as spam, you can add the spam label or the helpful don't litter emoji, and if the project supports it, it will actually get marked as spam automatically and removed. So CGIT, it was down for a couple of weeks in September, but we didn't actually get a whole ton of complaints from regarding it. But it's currently on health support at the moment. J. Ray Hawk was responsible for bringing this back up. So big thanks to them. The future's kind of unclear in this. It's probably going to be going away because it's not heavily used, and a lot of the things that it is really fulfilling the needs of can be handled pretty well by GitLab. So, free desktop code of conduct transparency report. Excluding spam bots, we had about 11 reports total this year. About 7 of those reports did not result in bans. 3 of them did, and we currently have 1 report pending. And next year's XDC will be in Vienna, Austria. A huge thanks to Snap. And as well, we actually have an RFP lined up for 2025, or sorry, for 2026. So huge thanks to Snap. And yeah, see you in Austria next year. And that's pretty much it.